had exactly the same experience with Connor going on the bus and everything. Conked out on the bus and woke up, don't know where. I was just like fucking like fucking Squid Game. Like, where am I? Oh my god. Okay, I'm ready. I'm ready for the prison experience to start. So I get off, and first thing is that you get chauffeured in. I didn't have any armed guards. Just like a bunch of like people who worked at the hotel who are obviously like decked out.
Oh, there was no security.
There was security, but they weren't armed. They were just people who, it looked like they were just people who worked in the hotel, just like with a full like hazmat suit on, basically.
Yeah, that's totally different.
Okay. Here's a hack. Here's a life hack that I learned going through this process is if you're traveling with someone, they will give you extra privileges and extra rooms. Yeah. Because Connor traveled by himself.
I did.
And I was traveling with Sydney. So when they sat us down and gave us the whole spiel of like, oh, you can't do this, you can't drink alcohol, you can't leave your room, can't open your window, yada yada yada. And then I was just like, oh, me and Sydney are together. Can we get a bigger room, please? Because my God, like your room contained a double bed, but I would not.
It was a semi-double.
A semi-double.
And that took up like the room.
That took up the room. So I was like, there is no way I could stay with another person in that room. So me and Sydney were deciding, should we just, say we're separate in case we can, they do put us in the same room. But I'm just like, let's see what they say if we say we're together. True. And so I said, I'm with Sydney. Can we stay together, please? And they were like, okay, we'll see what we can do. And so they go off. They talk to like their supervisor or something. They come back and then they tell us, "Oh yeah, I think we can get you we can get you a room suited for 2 people." And at this point, I didn't know
the suite is open.
At this point, I didn't know what it meant, right? So I'm like doubling down to be like, is this room big enough for 2 people? Because like if it is not big enough for 2 people to stay in for possibly 2 weeks if we test positive for COVID, God forbid. But if it is not big enough, then we would rather have separate rooms. Yeah. And then they go off. They were like chatting again to the supervisor, and then they come back and they go, yeah, I'm really sorry. And I'm like, okay, maybe we do need to get 2 rooms. And we're like, yeah, I'm really sorry. All the king size beds are gone. This one only has a queen size bed. And I'm like, and then they were like,
what? Bro, you're getting a 5-star experience, and I'm out here fighting for my life.
Did you quarantine in the Hilton? Like,
and I'm just like, I'm sorry, can you say that again? And they were like, yeah, unfortunately, all the king size suites are gone, so we're gonna have to put you in the queen.
I'm sorry, the room only has 3 jacuzzis.
The queen size suite. Are you okay with that? And I'm like, yes. And I look at Sydney. Are you okay with that? And Sydney's like, I think that's good. And so we get taken to our room. Did anyone like take you to your room?
No.
Okay.
We had like a guard behind us.
Okay, so
it's like smacked your ass.
Yeah, he's like, don't look behind or you die.
So we had 4 luggages with us, like two big luggages and 2 carry-ons, and so we've been lugging them around the fucking airports, and it's like heavy as fuck, right? And so after they check us in to our rooms, we go pick up. They give us our meal right away. There's a table with all our meals. We pick one up, and then I start like putting the meal on the suitcase and start lugging around. And someone goes, "Oh no, don't do that, don't do that."
I had like 10 bags. That would have been nice.
Yeah, I was like, well, what's going on? And then they call another person over, and then we have like a luggage person who puts mine and Sydney's luggage on a trolley, leads us to the lift, and like they were like, "Oh, what room are you checking into?" "Oh, okay, it's room 301. Okay, that's on the 3rd floor." So they take us in. He takes us into the lift, presses the button for us, and then takes us out, and he says, "Oh, have a good stay." And I'm like, "Have a good stay? What's going on here?" So we get up to the 3rd floor, expecting like me and Sydney to have to take over from there. There's someone waiting for us on the 3rd floor, man. And then they take our luggage out and leads us to our room. And before they check us in, they once again they explain everything we can and can't do.
Yeah.
All right. And so this is like the moment of truth. Like this is where I find out I find out how big our room is, right? And I'm just like, I'm preparing for the worst because I'm just like, okay, I'm not going to be able to walk. I'm not going to be able to do anything.
It's Japan sizes,
It's Japan sizes, right? We open the door and it's a fucking suite, man. It's a fucking.
Bear in mind, right? These hotels are free, by the way. It's the government paying.
Right.
Like, this is a hotel I would stay in if I was on holiday, right? We walk in and there's a hallway that leads to our bed, right? And then, so we walk in, me and Cindy look at each other and I'm just like, the gacha gods are on my side.
What is it? Oh, like, what is this, a trash taste special? Like, why is he getting the dub and you're getting the L?
Like the gacha gods fucking smile down on me. We walk in and like there's a hallway before we get to our room, right? And then we have like a decently sized bed. It's a queen size bed, okay?
Yeah.
And then we have an office segment with like a big desk and a massive TV that both me and Sydney can use for desks to work in if we really wanted to. And we were just like, this is going to be a great holiday, Sydney. This is going to be a great fucking holiday.
I've never thought of myself as a communist, but sometimes I wonder if they have it right.
Are humans truly evil?
So I remember.
That's a bullshit. I was so pissed off when he messaged me a picture of his hotel room, and I was like, I fucking hate you. I hate you so much.
Yeah, because like, I remember after I checked in, Connor was just like, yo, how's the room, man? It's shit, isn't it? It's shit. Tell me it's shit. Tell me it's shit.
I was like, please tell me it's shit, Gone. Please tell me you hate your life right now. Please tell me I'm not alone. And he sent me a picture, and it was like this fucking massive.
No, I didn't just tell him. I didn't just send him.
This man could have ran laps in his room.
I didn't just send a picture. I sent him like
a video
tour of our room. The fact that I could then send like a video tour of our room, right?
We live in a society. Yeah. We live in a society.
And we had a lot of the same experiences, but I mean, did you have a laundry service in your hotel room?
What the fuck? No, you didn't. No, you fucking did. What the fuck?
So what we were allowed to do, we had a receptionist, right? So when we walk into the room, we notice that there's only one pillow, and we're like, fuck. What do we do? Well, there's only one pillow. We can't contact anyone. So I'm just like, there's this. They gave us like a hotline in case anyone like developed symptoms or anything like that. That you can phone. But then there's a small print that says you can phone this hotline for any other requests that you may need during your stay as well. And so we call them up, and they were just like, "Oh, how is your condition?" And I was like, "Everything's fine. There's only one pillow in my room, unfortunately, and there's two people staying here. Can we get another pillow?" And they were just like, "Yeah, sure. Don't worry about it. We'll have someone deliver. We'll have someone deliver a pillow to you, like normal hotel service." And then so we get another pillow. We start checking in. We start looking at the instructions, and then we see that we can order things to our room. Like we can order Amazon and we can order deliveries to our room as well.
They said I could do that, but they had like a very weird list of stuff you weren't allowed to order, like burgers and pizza and chicken. You weren't allowed to order
food.
Certain foods, but it was really oddly written that I didn't really understand it, and you couldn't get certain things like Amazon delivered. They said that you couldn't.
Yeah, we actually were able to get Amazon deliveries to our room. We couldn't get Uber Eats. We couldn't get hot food. That was like the only thing that we couldn't get, which was hot foods. Right. So we can get Amazon deliveries. We can get anything that would help our stay be more pleasant. Right. We had like a laundry service where they would come collect the laundry at 7 a.m.
This is fucked,
and they would like deliver it back to our room in the evening.
Make this shit
we live in a society.
That's so funny.
We had like a garbage service that they would pick up the garbage every morning.
I had my garbage in my room.
We also had a masseuse.
They would like give us new garbage bags every day.
Oh my god!
So we could fill it up. And honestly, our food, aside from like being cold, was pretty damn fucking good. We got a pretty
decent food. It looked way better than mine.
Yeah, we got like a fucking decent bento every day. I mean, this is like some of this shit was better than Matsuya, you know, like. And like, what was like the water situation in your place? Did they like?
Yeah, so you can ask for more bottles of water. You only got one bottle of water. With every meal, and I ran out because I was a thirsty boy. Yeah. And I asked for more, and they said, "Oh, sure, we'll deliver it." They never delivered it. It just didn't turn up.
So when we went in, I forgot to say, our place also had a mini fridge as well.
Mine did as well.
Did yours as well?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think most hotels have.
It just
mini-freezers,
it just never got cold though. It was like
it's just a container.
Yeah. So
it made it like less than room temperature, which I was like, I guess that's good, but like, I mean, what am I gonna do? Call them and make them replace the fucking fridge?
yes. So like we realized water would be like a very important resource to fucking survive as it is. They said you can use tap water, but obviously,
it tastes like shit in Japan. So
yeah, it does. So we go in and there is 2 bottles of water, which is standard, I guess, for every hotel stay.
I didn't even have that.
You didn't?
No.
Okay, so they gave us they started off with 2 bottles of water, and then we opened the mini fridge, and it was a mini fridge full of bottles of water.
Oh, fuck off!
so
mine wasn't even on. I had to turn it on.
So we had like at the start of our journey, we had like 8 bottles of water, which was fucking brilliant. And every time they delivered meals, which was like 3 times a day, which was like they gave us more food than I needed, because like by the time I had like the breakfast was massive, and by the time lunch was being delivered,
I often didn't eat breakfast because I just wasn't hungry at breakfast.
Yeah, by the time lunch was delivered, I was still full from breakfast. So I had a little bit of lunch, and then like by the time dinner came, I was eating like a fucking king. I don't know, like
this man.
It was a great experience.
The dichotomy that we faced. Oh my god,
this guy's literally living like a fucking like English king during the Black Plague. Like,
this man's a plague
while
doctor.
the peasants are dying from the Black Plague, he's just like, oh, there's too much food here, guys. Fuck me.
It's like you know that scene in Goodfellas where they go, well, the gangsters like go to jail.
Yeah.
But like they're like having like steak
like
dinners
champagne and
like
shit.
champagne and shit. That's basically my quarantine hotel experience. It's fucking great. I didn't want to leave, honestly. Like me and Sydney woke up on the 3rd day, and we're like, oh fuck, do we have to go now? Do we have to go back to our?
Can one of us just get COVID? Just so we can stay here for like 2 weeks. It's so nice.
I mean, it was just a free vacation stay. I didn't have to pay for it. Didn't have to pay for the meals. It was like a good meal every day. Had a hotel service. It was
this man living in the
fucking
slums.
great.
Bro, I got